On their wedding day, tragedy unfolds when Jane's parents, drunk driving, accidentally kill Mason Bell's entire family, transforming joy into heartbreak. To atone for her parents' sins, Jane endures Mason's torment for 5 long years before finally walking away. Mason was heartbroken the next day when he confronted Jane, gripping her neck tightly. "I've sent your parents to prison, but as for you, I'll let you suffer to atone for their sins," he hissed, his eyes blazing with anger. Jane cried and bled, revealing she was 2 months pregnant, begging for mercy, but Mason ignored her and walked away. The following day, he took her to a club, declaring, "Today is our wedding anniversary, and I have a gift for you." Jane felt fear creep in. She knew more suffering awaited her. Without warning, Mason forced a drink into her mouth, compelling her to swallow against her will while his guards held her down. "So you can't drink again? I thought your parents were heavy drinkers who killed my whole family," he spat, fury lighting up his eyes. With tears brimming in her eyes, Jane pleaded, "But my parents already paid with their lives, isn't that enough?" Mason shook his head, his fury intensifying. "No, it's not enough," he replied, his eyes blazing with anger. "Death can't bring my parents back, so you must atone for it." He continued to pour drink after drink into her unwilling mouth. Just then, Mason's girlfriend entered and suggested, "Let's go have dinner." Mason, eager to hurt Jane, leaned in and kissed his girlfriend before agreeing. He took her hand, leaving Jane in despair. Alone and broken, Jane reflected on her lonely life, haunted by the memory of how her parents had died in prison. The next day, Jane brought Mason a prayer bracelet for his birthday, but he received it with anger. "Since my parents died, I've stopped celebrating birthdays," he growled. "Don't think you can atone for this or pay me back." He flung the bracelet back at her, shattering her heart. "Can't you let me go?" she begged. "I can't let you go for what your parents did to mine," he shouted, rage palpable. "I watched my sister die in front of me, my mother and father, all because of your parents' reckless driving." He seized her neck, tightening his grip until she struggled to breathe. Just then, Mason's girlfriend walked in, smiling and holding a birthday present. She handed it to him, and he beamed, pulling her close and professing his love in front of Jane, reveling in her pain. Heartbroken, Jane turned away and walked out. The following day, as Jane was driving, she suddenly swerved to throw herself onto the road, making it appear as though she had hit someone. Mason rushed to the scene, his eyes aflame with anger as he knelt beside the injured Betty. "Why did you hit her with your car? Isn't it enough? Your family already killed mine." In shock and fear, Jane pleaded, "No, it was Betty who threw herself